All right, YouTube. I said I wasn't gonna do no more videos, but I just noticed something that I want to talk about. So y'all already know I'm in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, right? I grew up on 19th and Hampton, but I was just helping my sister over on 76th and Hampton, and I just want to talk about some stuff that I noticed. It made me think about this. See, when you're a content creator, it's like stuff be happening and it be giving you ideas for videos, and you want to make the video while you still got the idea. So I want to talk about how white people are still bullying blacks. Like, I know, Montgomery, what happened, the display of unity, beautiful. But white people in general are still bullying black people, and I'm gonna tell you how. They bully, and the people they bullying the most is the street thugs. I'm finna show you. See, here's what they do. When I stopped doing the stuff I was doing, the police start watching me even more, this new me, than they were the old me. And I'm gonna show you something. And you can't say it's them. They just go by the orders. And a lot of the orders, sometimes the police take orders from the FBI, from the U.S. Marshals, and from different superiors that deal with their chief. So they just carry out whatever their chief and their superiors tell them to do. So they're watching a lot of, like for instance, they more worried about what we talking about on YouTube than what's going on these streets. And this video, I'm talking about how white people, some of the ways that racist whites and systematic white supremacy and all of that, how they are still bullying blacks. I'm finna show you. I just heard a song. The whole song was just disrespect, and I'm gonna F your girl and you don't want me to, but ain't nothing you can do about it. Blah, 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 blah. I'm gonna shoot you. I'm good at shooting this 45. Listen, let me show you something. Us taking each other out is the dumbest thing ever. It's just dumb. It's dumb. It's dumb. You are getting bullied by white people. Think about it. Who owns these record labels? Who owns the television? Who owns practically every freaking thing? Y'all know who. Bullying y'all. Certain people, neighborhoods was called ghettos. They switched it all and put all that negativity and all those curses on black people. Now, people glorify criminals. They glorify criminal activity. They watch shows about criminals, but they don't watch shows about what they can do positively. These rappers can't even rap positive rap because y'all ain't gonna buy it. Y'all like the hood stuff, man. The hood stuff. A lot of the women, not all, but a lot of the women with them colored wigs, them tattoos all over, they'll fight in a heartbeat. They'll scratch your car up. They'll tear your car up. They'll call the police on you. They'll get you locked up. They basically giving us all of the chaos that keeps us at the bottom and keeps us from ever making an impact in this world. And they give it to us on a silver platter, and if you don't take it, they watch you. All of us who can't be moved and misled by the chaos that they feed us in the music and on the TV, it's crazy. Because we was watching all type of violent stuff in the 80s. We was watching we had Freddy Krueger, we had Jason Voorhees and Michael Myers. All while, what's his name on Silent Night, Deadly Night, the Santa Claus killer, Angela from Sleepaway Camp, and none of it still just flat out turned us into what we seeing people turn into today. And on top of that, we had Rocky, which was a fighting movie. We had Bloodsport, all these fighting movies, and they still didn't lead to even half of the death that we see in the black community today. It's like people, like cowards, are drawn to start stuff, little random impulse conflicts with people they don't know when they with their friends. Which leads to what? Jail and death, jail and death, jail and death. Poverty. People saying stuff like, oh, well, I can't go work there because I ain't gonna get my food stamps no more. Y'all getting punked by racist white people. They don't gotta hang you from trees no more. Y'all gonna kill each other, and y'all gonna hate each other. And y'all gonna mess with each other's women. Y'all gonna buy guns, steal guns, and shoot each other with them. While you calling people who don't like you from other countries, brother, my brother. They your brother, huh? How many of them give you a job that you can live off of? Thousands upon thousands of people going to all of these stores around here, and ain't none of them getting no jobs. They ain't giving you no job. They ain't giving you no job. Guys lead the street life. They go in jobs and have to work with these racist white people, and they get ran off for half of them. But they still don't stick together. Still don't stick together. And then you got all these fraud YouTubers who try to look like us, wear their hair like us, wear their beard like us, and don't even like us. Don't even like us. Hang with all white people. Find all white people more attractive than other blacks. And you got a right to be attracted to who you want. But at the same time, I believe it's time for us to weed out all these fake black YouTubers who black only in skin, moon pie ninjas, Oreo cookie ninjas, Suzy Q type of ninjas. All of them need to be weeded out. Stop supporting them. Start supporting people who understand the things that I'm talking about in this video more, or don't support anyone. Y'all giving all y'all money to this little small number of dudes. I ain't even gonna name names. Y'all should already know who they are. Taking up for just Pearly, calling her, texting her behind the scenes. They friends with her, but then they come over here and they get your super chat and your cash app because them white folks that they love so much ain't gonna give them that money like that. They doing to you what all the races do. They all only deal with us for money, and then we had a nerve to not like each other. And then, I'm gonna tell you something, ain't none of y'all gonna beat me in a debate. All y'all dudes that's talking, throwing your little sideways comments, who they probably got you watching me, you probably wouldn't even watch me, but they got you watching me. You can't beat me in no debate, man, because I know I'm right. I know I'm right. You collecting money from black people, but you don't even like black people. You don't got no friends that's black. You don't got the middle class black friend who ain't gonna steal from you, who gonna be down for you. You ain't gonna be friends with him. You only wanna be friends with them people that's with them peoples and people that already successful. Because you're a fraud, you're a fake man. You don't represent your ancestors. Your ancestors would be disappointed that you are living and not representing them. You say, well, I don't care about that stuff. You sure can talk down on blacks though. See, that's another thing that y'all gotta spot. A lot of these guys, they could talk down on black people, but when it come down to uniting with some, they got excuses, man. I ain't thinking about that stuff. And half of them will say, like Anton Daniels will tell you, I don't believe in no reparation. But yet y'all dumb ninjas steady giving this man money when he took up for somebody who not only said that you shouldn't get reparations, but attacked the black channels, said that a known racist wasn't racist. How many times we got to keep telling y'all this stuff? You know, like how many times? And you dudes who making your sideways comments, you better keep them sideways, because you already know I ain't these other dudes. You ain't gonna beat me in debate. If I can't beat you in debate, that's not a subject that I'm gonna explore. When you hear me talking extensively about a subject, you already know that I know what I'm talking about. And one thing I know is that this music, all of this stuff is meant at distorting your mind and making you see each other. They don't like either one of y'all, but y'all talking about that's your op? Man, you need to go and dap up your ops and tell your ops, I don't want no more beef. Let's end this right now. These white folks want us to kill each other. And it's not all the white people. It's just certain ones. Y'all already know. You need to dap up your ops and stop seeing people as ops. Man, make peace. Just like how the dude was slapped Charleston White hat off, doing all the most to trying to impress that white guy. Come on, man. That kind of stuff gotta stop. What they should have did was showed each other respect and just focused on the business aspect, instead of trying to put on a show for the little white guy. And I say this not out of hatred towards whites, but I can see. I got X-ray vision when it comes to this racism stuff. And it's like, I heard that song, like, I'm just listening to that. Like, I told my sister, I said, get on away from over here, man. So get on, they steady sitting there looking at her and stuff like that. They don't even know her. Why would you sit and stare at somebody you don't know? That's starting stuff. You starting stuff. And especially, you shouldn't be doing anything with other people that you wouldn't do by yourself, and don't do it by yourself. These guys wait till they in a pack. And white people do that stuff too now. If you ain't noticed in this area, these white people starting to hang in packs, and they come where black people at when they in packs. And I noticed that they don't act as scary when it's a group of them. I'm noticing that. They don't act as scared. And y'all sitting there knocking each other out the box. I was looking at Milwaukee homicides. The real count this year, I think, is around 190 homicides. Now keep in mind, Milwaukee is only 600,000 people. And it's 190 homicides. And it's still people in the morgue that they haven't counted yet. What's the point of that? Okay, when you a black dude killing another black dude, what are you accomplishing? Are you accomplishing anything? Because 9 times out of 10, somebody that loved him or liked him is going to be at you next. It never ends. It's a clever strategy by people who don't like us and don't like the freedom that we have. We're going to get them to turn against each other. And y'all still, yes sir, boss. Okay, I'm going to say he's my up, he's my up, he's my up. I'm going to brandish guns. I'm going to mess with other people's girlfriends and wives. Listen, man, if you talk to somebody else's wife, you should be telling her, look, you can't have both of them. You're going to have to make your choice. But really, you shouldn't even be talking to her. People make that mistake. But you shouldn't be talking to her until she done already made her decision. Don't try to influence her decision. Don't do that. Don't do that. You got to learn how to control your passions, man. You know, you just get out of the way. But see, what people do is you're being taught by your enemies that the other people who they don't like are your enemies. So remember, I talked about, and I'm getting ready to close, I talked about how on the show Cobra Kai on Netflix, how they said something that was deep to me. An enemy of your enemy is your friend. See, the problem with a lot of y'all don't know who your enemies really are. People who ain't helping you, people who are taking from you, people who don't like you or them, and y'all my ops, y'all gangbanging. Listen, man. Listen, man. You don't gotta disrespect the gang to stop gang banging. Just leave it alone. Move somewhere else. Stop calling them. Stop dealing with the clique. But anyway, I'm gone. I don't even want to talk about this no more, man. It's just pathetic.